there folks, welcome back to another video out of the Bushcraft camp. So I'm back out of the kitchen. I'm going to be doing a wee bit more work on it today, just trying to get it sort of finished. So again, it's brilliant just sort of walking into the woods and actually seeing it. It's such a nice sort of structure. So it is going to be a case of straight on with the work today, and just going to be continually trying to work all the way during the day itself, just to try and get as much done as I possibly can. So just going to get the rucksack off, get myself over there, and I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to be doing. Okay, so the plan for today is going to be a case of getting all the walls put on the actual the Woodstore itself, and all I'm really going to be doing is actually a continuation of those particular bits of wood all the way up to the top, and then it's going to be a case of them tied at the top just to sort of hold everything in place, replicated on either side there, so I've actually got a complete enclosed area apart from the front, and the front will just be a case of getting the air in, but it is going to be waterproof because of the roof from the shelter itself. And what I'll do is I'll take you around the other side just now, because I'm going to be making a cupboard on one side. As I said in the last video, I was explaining, because I'm left-handed, so on the left-hand side or the right-hand side as you're looking at it, is going to be a cupboard area where I'll be able to put sort of like pots and pans, etc. for when I'm cooking. So I'll take you around just now and I'll show you what I'm meaning. Okay, so on this side of the Woodstore, the wood is going to be kept on the right-hand side, and then on the left-hand side, about halfway down, I'm going to have another set of sticks going up and down there, but going across them on two sections I'm going to have shelves for the cupboard itself. And I've also got a little bit of a plan for a door as well, a sort of hinge door, which I'm really excited about. So that's going to be possibly another video, another project, because as I said, unfortunately I've only got a few hours today, but I just want to come out and try and get as much done as I possibly could. But what we're going to do just now, we're going to make sure we've got all the resources that we possibly need. I've got quite a lot of wood lying around that just needs to be cut down to the exact size. But I've also got one other thing I'm wanting to show you just now. Okay, so anyone that knows the channel will know my sort of ethos when it comes to things like recycling as much as I possibly can. And this is a project I did absolutely years ago. So this is a chair that I'd actually made, and it was all just held together with twine and rope, etc. Now I don't know if I've still got the video. If I do have the video, I'll put a wee link to it up in the top right hand side. But basically it was as many straight sticks as possible, and you'll be able to see it in the video hopefully. But through time it's all sort of deteriorated and sort of collapsed, etc. So what I want to do is, for the shelves, I'm going to use the wood that I've made with this and use it for the shelves itself. So that's going to be a case of going along between each individual bit, and it's just really a case of trying to recycle as much as possible without having to take, because I'm very much a sort of believer in only take what you need. So fundamentally, if I can get away with using everything that I've used in the past, leave as much up in the woodland as possible. Okay, so I've got my template for the front pieces, just distance wise, and what I've done is I've actually gathered quite a lot of materials here, so I'm hoping what I've got around me actually might be enough to finish off the front section. So we're just going to separate this bit up, actually try and hopefully get minimum 2 pieces out of it. then what I'll be able to do is use that piece for the end sections. Okay, so that's me got all the sticks ready, and now it's just going to be a case of slowly placing them in, and again just sort of making sure that they're level. So I'm just going to cut that bit off, and then that will be as finished. Okay, so first wall on, front wall of the thing, or alternatively back wall of the Woodstore, however you want to call it. But that's the first one on, so it's just going to be a case of replicating that, obviously with thinner bit or shorter bits of sticks on that side. So I'm going to do that side first, and then it'll be a case of doing the cupboard and the Woodstore just on the other side. Okay, so the next bit is the first of the sides, and you've seen me cut wood before, so I've just been cutting this slowly myself without videoing it and boring it. Might need to go with a slightly thinner stick just at the very, very top. Okay, so that's the two tie-ons for underneath there. Right, so I'm going to try and put on the first shelf just now. Just see if I can get it to work. The concept's always worked in my head, so let's see if it actually works for real. Okay, so what I'll be doing is I'll be carrying on going up there and then putting another shelf in there slightly further up, and that just means I can put pots and pans in there. Still got enough room on the right hand side there for the Woodstore. Love it. shelf number 2. And as I said, I'll just be able to sort of pack that up. Again, just up to the top. I'll get some wood prep and everything done, just so that it's all split. Well, what can I say? That's it, finally finished. Really pleased with it. Really pleased with it. It's come out way better than what I was actually thinking. And again, it's sometimes, I think I was sort of saying a couple of videos ago, it's lovely when you've got an image in your head, you've got a plan in your head, and you actually see it develop out. So it's all worked out exactly as I was hoping, but I said if not a little bit better. So really pleased. So I'll give you a guided tour below, just so you can actually see what's behind here. But really pleased. Again, it was worthwhile doing the taking a little bit extra time getting the right wood for it. There's a couple of wee bits underneath that are maybe a little bit on the thin side, which again I can come back next time I'm here and sort of rectify. But overall, just absolutely delighted. Roof is brilliant. It's waterproof. The wood will certainly sort of prove through time and get better underneath the shelter itself because of it being waterproof. And then having the wee shelves in there as well, just for me to put my pots and pans. Just absolutely delighted. But as I said, I'll give you a little guided tour just now, just off underneath. So that's it from the front, and again wall up the side, and then underneath here got the 2 shelves, and then the wood store on the right hand side, and again wall up the side. And then I said moss on the roof. So that was really fun actually doing these particular pits. And again, just keeping it absolutely solid. There's no movement in the structure whatsoever. Really pleased with it. So I've thoroughly enjoyed making that. That has been such a cool project, really enjoyable. So what I've done is I've actually created a playlist, so I'll pop that up the top left hand side just now so you can see the full build in all its glory. But it's just been so much fun. Learned lots of new techniques, lots of new skills, and it has worked out really well, so I'm really pleased with it. Only thing I've still to do is the door for the cupboard. I've got a couple of good ideas on that, but I might do a wee bit of a practice session on it just to sort of see how that goes. It's just going to be a sort of swivel door, which will be really smart if I can actually just close that off. But as I said, thoroughly enjoyable day, really good. Unfortunately though, it is a case of I'm not doing an overnighter. It was just a case of trying to come out and do as much as I possibly can when I can. So as I said, I'm going to have to head home just now, but thoroughly enjoyable day, really enjoyed it. And if anyone's got any suggestions for the first meal, I'm really looking forward to doing the first meal out here in the new kitchen, and hopefully stay in the shelter if there's a decent enough breeze, keep the midges away. But just pop a wee comment below, it'd be very much appreciated. So thanks very much for watching, take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.